doing a new thing, and he's been doing a new thing in my life, and I'm sure he has been doing a new thing in your life. So I wanted to talk to you guys today about like just getting yourself right, positioning yourself, um, putting yourself in a position to receive God's blessing, getting yourself in position to prepare for the assignment that He has for you, and to fix your posture. It's time to get ready for whatever it is that He has for you, right? So He led me to, I was on the phone with my friend, and we were talking, and I was, was telling him about my fast, and then I was about to go to Proverbs 3. So I was being to Proverbs 3 because I wanted to share a verse that stuck out to me about my fast. So anyway, so out of nowhere, he thought he heard me say Jeremiah chapter 5. I'm like, no, I didn't say Jeremiah chapter 5. And he was like, I could have sworn you said Jeremiah 5. And he was like, go to Jeremiah 5, and maybe, God has something to tell us. And y'all, sure thing, God did tell us something in this word. And I just have to share, God led me to share this word. So I wanted to talk to you guys about it. So it's pretty lengthy. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I do just want to mention, like, there's a lot of destruction going on in this world, and might be in your personal life. And I just want to say that God is not pleased. God is not pleased of the things that we do. God is not pleased of the choices and the decisions that we make in our everyday lives. God is not pleased for our for us being disobedient. So anyhow, I encourage you to read the whole Jeremiah chapter 5. So verse 4, a little bit in the middle of verse 4, it says, for they do not know the way of the Lord, the judgment of their God. Some of us are lost. We are so lost that we don't even know, we don't even think about the consequences, right? Like, we don't even think about, like, oh shoot, what's going to happen if I do this? What's going to happen if I do that? We don't think about that. We forget that God punishes. We forget that God can destroy. If you go to verse 7, your children has forsaken me. Are we not being leaders? Are we not being a representative for Christ, for our children to look up? Are we not raising our kids in the way that they should go? God said, train up a child in the way that they should go. Right? So it says, your children have forsaken me. Right? And sworn by those that are not God, when I had fed them to the full. And we as ambassadors for Christ, right? What we do falls on our children. And I have a son, and that's important. If I'm not following the true life that God has for me, that falls on my child. My child will suffer my consequences, right? So, and then if you go to a little bit down on 22, and though its waves toss to and fro, yet they cannot prevail. Y'all, the waves even obey God, right? The waves won't even prevail. Yet they move, but they won't prevail. Verse 23, but this people has a defiant and rebellious heart. Why is that? Why are we so ignorant? Why are we, just so lost in this world and not obeying what God has for us, and just being so like cold-hearted about everything? Verse 24, they do not say in their heart, we do not say in our heart, let us now fear the Lord our God, who gives rain, both the former and the latter, in its season. A lot of us, let me tell you something. God is not pleased when we don't wake up every morning and thank him. God is not pleased when we go all day not putting him first or letting him guide our day, letting him make our decisions, right? So I just want to encourage you that God sees the wrong things that we're doing, and he's not pleased. He's not pleased at all. He sees things that needs to be fixed, and he sent me, he led us to that word to share with his people and to let you guys know, like, turn to him, and in all your ways, right, acknowledge him. Know that he is Lord, and know that he will discipline, and know that we need to position ourselves and live upright, right? We don't need to live in disobedience. We need to live by his commandments. We need to follow him at all times. So I just wanted to come on here and to encourage his people to get in your word, stay connected with him, and let him lead you in the right path. Don't get distracted by this world. Don't get distracted by what you see on social media. Don't get distracted from what your friends are doing. Let's be obedient. Let's be obedient. Let's be obedient. And all things shall be added unto us. Right? So I encourage you with this word. I pray that it blesses someone. Thank you guys for listening. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching my channel. This is Faith Based, and I just wanted to share God's word with you today. And have a blessed one.